Those of y'all at home don't know this, but we just had a phenomenal meal that was prepared by Lady Lori Blackman and Lady Pam Griffin. And who else? Who else? If you in here, you work on dinner, raise your hand so I can say your name.
Lady Ebony.
Lady Ebony,
Yeah.
Reverend Antonio, Reverend Mary.
Mary.
Who else? Reverend Vicky. Who else?
Yep. Reverend Antonio.
Yes, Lord Antonio. So y'all couldn't taste it, but it was bomb AF. It's a reason to come and join us in person. Aside from the fact that you get to be around all of us, hugging.
You get to eat the kitchen witches.
So when we make the next announcement for when the next registration is, we hope to see you out there.
Yeah, join us. So we got some announcements to make. I'm gonna give a little forethought and explain it a little bit before we make our announcement. So, quite a few years ago now, we added a second level to our archpriesthood. So we've always had elders. They serve on the council of elders. They are active, involved people that we all look to for guidance and advice. And then we have archpriesthood, which we added, and I don't think we ever fully clarified the difference between an archpriestess or priest and an elder. We believe that archpriesthood are recognized; they are not promoted. So by saying that, I mean that they have an energy that fills up the room. And not everybody that has that energy is always ready immediately. So sometimes it takes some growing and some maturing. But when we feel that those people are ready, we like to recognize them and let the tradition know that they have someone that they can come to for guidance that's, equal in energy and spirit to any other person on the Elders Council or either of us.
Mm-hmm. And you're in community access agents, basically. You feel comfortable talking to them, you talk to them, it comes to us. Right? They are people that you can be confident in. They are people that we support publicly.
They are also the group of people from which we promote to the Elders Council when needed. So right now, our traditions, archpriesthood is made up of only members of the Council of Elders and officers of the tradition, of which is me, Phoenix, Lord Don, Lady Crystal, Lord Jason, our first director, and Lady Lori, our first elder.
But right
now, we're gonna name some new articles.
And before we do that, I want to say that the people that we are going to name have been here for a remarkable amount of time. They've always been phenomenal. They've always been loved. We have always loved them.
They've been phenomenal mentors and heads of their temples and really guides in their local communities, I think, which is super important to us.
And I think that the reason why it's happening right now, why it's me and you, is because the ancestors held them like their favorite M&Ms in their hand, just for like a little bit too long, just so that we could enjoy them. Like once we got home. You ever do that? Like hold your M&Ms in your hand while you're walking home from the store, and you get home, you're like, oh snap! Like I still got these. Like they've been in my hand for a while. But still enjoy these. Y'all never did that? Some of y'all, okay, thank you. Because like, like, why are you holding the M&Ms in your? But some of y'all do that. So some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And then you got like the stain that's left in your hand. You're like, wow, that's really pretty kind of messed up. And so like y'all get to be the pretty mess, like right here with us. People that we can enjoy who will stick with us for the entire walk home. So I got held for the longest
Stand with us on the road.
and we want to recognize y'all now that we got home.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't think I was gonna go anywhere with that, huh? Hold on, wait. Sounds a little bit crazy at first. Story, oh. Okay, moving on. Go ahead.
First of the New Arts priesthood we like to name, been around, I don't even know how long he has been a member of this tradition. And someone that I've looked up to a lot, someone who's mentored probably hundreds of students over the years.
He was a mentor when I wanted to be a mentor. Like when I was like, is it time for me to be a mentor? They was already a mentor.
New member of the Archpriesthood. It's going to be the new Right Reverend English Snodgrass.
No, yeah. Yeah. I'm one of them.
We flew him up for the Lord of English. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling.
Second new member of the Archpriesthood that we would like to name, someone from the East Coast who, well, she's not on the coast really, I guess, from the Mid-Atlantic station. She is very active in her own community. She's been very active with our silent auction efforts over the years. She's a big reason why we're able to keep that silent auction going. And again, she was a high priestess at my first illustration. She did the Great Rite, and she just did it beautifully.
I first met this person at a pagan pride celebration, way back when it was in the UU church, for Buffalo people in the house. You know the place. Let me hear Buffalo real quick. The pagan pride in the UU church. I had my face all painted, and I recognized her because I saw her stole and how legit it was. Yeah, it was like a pop-up to-go store. So like she meant business. This was her when I'm out and about, and there's a chance that I might have to be a high priestess. I got the stole on my, like no cap. That's what the whole story. So I recognized the stole, and I'm like, oh shh. Expletives. I know that stole. Like I know that stole. Are you a Corellian? She was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, oh, me too. And I introduced myself. I was like, oh, recognize. And then from that point on, I went around like every person that I saw at Pagan Pride. I was like, yo, look, this is my sister. Can you see the family? So then, lest you look at our students, in which case there's an uncanny resemblance between us and her. So please, let us introduce. We're talking about different people. I know who we're talking.
In the words of our uncle, don't fuck it up.
Different, so we can just like
Go with that first.
save that for later.
Oh.
Oh my god. I had a plan.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you. And we're gonna give a big congratulations to the new Right Reverend Diane Lewandowski.
Oh, Abe was your mentor too?
Yeah, me and Dee Marie went first degree and second degree and third degree together.
Awesome.
Nice. Here's another reason why that. Maybe you sit right here.
Yes.
So yes, thank you so much, Carmen.
More distance person to name, and then we do have someone in-house.
Okay, yeah.
This last person, someone who's very active in her local community, has run an active temple for many, many years. Recently come out of retirement, and we're happy to have her.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stay here.
So congratulations to the new Right Reverend
Christiana Hikera. Okay, yeah, let's get it. Actually, I remember the story. I just told you. It applies right now.
It applies right now. So this person was my first degree mentor. She's still a phenomenal mentor. She is someone that every single person in this room has probably turned to for something at one time or another. She's been a staple of this tradition for about 20 years, or 24 years. It is our great love and honor and pleasure.
Everybody on your feet for the new Right Reverend.
So we're also going to debut our new Archpriesthood Tavern and patch. And some of y'all may have seen on a few of our schools. Congratulations. Right, Reverend Kai Aiden.
Do an illustration, but we're going to get lots of announcements then too. Hey, Rachel.
So how does it feel to now know that it was your patch you had made for me?
So I think there's a gift from me, Rachel, Deb, Lori, Janet, Bob, Tim, Diane.
Why are you giving us gifts?
Because you're doing it now, so that makes one less thing I have to deal with, and they're not my responsibility anymore.
Is it gonna explode?
Yes. Get rid of it. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, that's not me. That's not. Yeah, it's your gift. That's not. Bring that. Somebody moved them, and I don't know which one you're gonna. You might be opening each other's. This is the one that we can really love and show everybody.
I feel like
I like to take more down. Oh my God, they're open to their own. Yeah.
wow.
What does it say?
Also for everyone who's totally like Kai to give up her own win.
Word.
Girl.
We have one more little announcement. Is here for right now. We have one more announcement that's not related to the archpriesthood. You heard Aku mention it in the video earlier, that sometimes we recognize people to become members of the Wittan Council that are notable members of our tradition who do not have full temples, but do a lot for us and have very sage advice and really deserve to be recognized for that. So it is going to be our pleasure to name to the Wittan Council as a notable.
Reverend.
Deb McGinley.
Oh.
You're not getting away off camera. Not in this tradition. So for those of you who probably know by now, Lady Deb is our Master of Records. She does a lot of daily work. She's the one processing all of your applications. And we really also love and adore her.
She's so cute.
We
She
love
did too while she's here, people.
Before dinner.
Before dinner.
My bed is too good.
All right.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for your time, energy, and participation.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Rock star. So thank y'all so much for joining us and being here as we celebrated our folks and the love that we have been building for each other this whole week. I do think there might be one more.